That's me. I draw a little bit of a mustache. Great. So today I want to speak about blockchain-powered financial services focusing on small businesses. But before I do that, I want to tell you a story. Imagine you're Tushar. Tushar is a small business owner in Pakistan, in India, in Malaysia, Indonesia, some of these emerging markets which are dominated by cash. And he works very hard. He's got a little store, he's got maybe a little shop, mechanic shop, something that is a small business categorized by most of us. And then one day he says, you know what, I would like to get a financial services. I would like to get a loan, maybe I want to get a point of sale system so I can accept credit cards and debit cards. So what does he do? To get financial services, you go to the bank. So he goes to the commercial bank and says, look, I would like some financial services, please help me out. And the bank says, absolutely, no problem, we'll take care of you. But first of all, I need you to fill out this long form. I want you to give me maybe 3 years of financials. I want you to give me proof of revenue, and give me documentation, and more documentation. And eventually the banker will say no, not because they don't like Tushar, just because he's too small. And then the process involved in taking care of all these forms and all these applications is just not worth the revenues that we'll get from this small business called Tushar. Interestingly, this problem is not just in one country. This is a worldwide problem. Small businesses, many of them are underbanked, underserviced, and it is actually a global epidemic. So Nexxo, we're the guys who work with these small businesses. We leverage blockchain technology so that we can actually work with them and offer them financial services using smart contracts. Why? Because we took a lot of the workflows, we simplified them, and we've automated them so that it is much easier, much simpler and cheaper to service these small businesses. But before I share more about our products and our blockchain platform, let me tell you a little bit about our background. We are currently operating in multiple countries. We own multiple payment processing companies such as QPay, the largest processor in Qatar and in the Middle East, Nexxo Pay, third largest in e-commerce in UAE. We operate in India, but India is more of our back office operation. And we just launched Singapore, which we will use as our key operation in the Asian markets. We have 16,000 customers, and I'll talk a little bit more about our systems. Primarily, this is a point-of-sale system that we use to drive a lot of these solutions for these small businesses, as far as acquiring, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Alipay, WeChat Pay, and we can also use these to give loans to small businesses. And we also service about 350,000 businesses, consumers, actually those are old members, and we issue MasterCards so that consumers or businesses could receive payments and then they can go and get cash from the ATM machine or spend the money at anywhere where MasterCard is accepted. We have multiple offices in the region. Those are real employees, those are not fake. And we have a pretty strong management team. Myself, I cashed out my last business in 2010 for about $100 million. You can look us up, do some research about us. You'll see a lot of press releases between us. About a couple months ago, we won Best Technology Company in the Middle East. And then actually we won also Best Mobile App. And Best Mobile Money App Payment Processing Company. So we're the real deal, and what we're doing is we're pushing the envelope right now with blockchain versus the small business. We are revenue generating, currently at a rate of about $20 million, and our financials are audited by Deloitte, and we're also profitable, which is very hard to see in the fintech and blockchain projects, to find somebody who's actually profitable and generating revenues and profits with their business model. So what is it that we do? We go to the small businesses and say, look, what we'll do is we'll offer you one of these devices, and you can accept payments, you can accept QR payments, you can open a bank account. There's a lot of these services that we bring to you as a small business, and it's all backed by IBM Hyperledger technology, where we use multiple smart contracts to offer these services. And then the next thing is we do, once we see a lot of revenues coming from you at the business, we can offer you things like loans and remittances, pop-ups, and various applications and revenue-generating opportunities for you as a small business so that you can be banked now and you can be part of the banked ecosystem instead of being cash-based. Our blockchain is private permission blockchain, primarily because we work with central banks, we work with Visa, we work with MasterCard, and we cannot have your transaction, for example, floating all over the blockchain. Very specific governments wouldn't allow that. For example, let's say if we operate in Pakistan, the Central Bank of Pakistan doesn't want to see their transactions being exposed to other countries, let's say India, or whichever other country, they don't want to see that. So it has to be private, it has to be permission, and the access to these smart contracts has to be in a way restricted to very specific players. And then what we do is we connect all the different blockchains onto a global blockchain in order for us to do cross-border remittances and transactions down the road. So the question is, how do we grow our business? How are we achieving such growth? And what we do is very simple. We recruit what we call enablers. And enablers are distributors in a simplistic form, and these guys go out and they're the ones who train and enable that small business to use our technology, and then they're the ones that onboard them and then follow the full KYC AML process in order for us to offer those services that I was just discussing earlier. And then these enablers, right now, they get paid in fiat or cash or points on our cards. So what we're doing now is we're tokenizing this model. Furthermore, since we have hundreds of thousands of users that are using our solutions and our ecosystem of merchants, we'll also see a lot of points for loyalty, where buy one, get one free. If you spend 100, you get, let's say, 20% off. So now what we're doing is we're also tokenizing that model. So what we're doing is, in addition to our own blockchain, which is private permission running on IBM Hyperledger, we're offering our token as an ERC20. And then the way it works is very simple. Every month we make millions that come to us from our business, from the businesses that are using our solutions. And then instead of paying cash or fiat to our distribution channel, what we're doing is we're tokenizing that, but we're going to the open exchanges, buying our own token from an open exchange via the ERC20 protocol. And then the same thing we're doing for the points, for the loyalty points. We're also putting those on an open exchange, so you can buy and sell these points and use them throughout our ecosystem. Down the road, we see a lot of opportunity of also applying remittances, where we could use our tokens to send money from, let's say, Qatar or UAE or some of the Middle Eastern countries to let's say, fiat to, let's say, India or Pakistan, some of the receiving remittance countries. We are currently already live operating this model. We're using the point system, but we're launching our token as early January, where we will start getting this whole thing live and operational. And we're already on two large exchanges. One is DigiFinex, the fourth largest exchange, and then LaToken. And where we're at right now, just to kind of give everybody an idea about our project, we're currently operating our profitable business in two markets, Qatar and UAE. We signed Pakistan, which is a 200 million consumer market. We're also in the process of finalizing India, which is about a 1.3 billion consumer market. And we expect our target market to go about 100 times, because we're going from a market of about maybe 10 to 15 million to a target market of about 1.5 billion. So, of course, as we grow, we also attack other markets like Egypt, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines. And then as we go into markets, we have more enablers, more distributors, more customers, more consumers, and of course, our buyback program of buying our own tokens so we can service our ecosystem becomes much, much bigger, in addition to the normal trading of our token by, the speculators, etc. So we are the biggest buyers of our token, and if you actually look at it with our real fiat. So we don't do any icing or any burning. We actually go out and buy our own token so we can service our ecosystem. So in summer, we discovered something big, and we've actually improved the model. It's an ERC20 token listed on multiple exchanges. We've issued a limited number of tokens, and then every month we're going out and we're buying them back. on a daily basis. We buy our tokens on a daily basis, monthly basis, weekly basis, so we can service our ecosystem. Currently, we're listing it at 0.008, really low. And as we grow this, hopefully, we'll see this thing move the way we have been achieving our growth in our existing customer base, both small businesses and consumers as well. Thank you very much. That was a 20-minute presentation, which I squeezed in 10 minutes. Any questions before lunch? I'm going to you at lunch. Great. Thank you very much.